Good morning, friends. Welcome to Brooks Brew. I'm your host, Brooke Boylan, and let's get brewing. This episode is sponsored by Boylan Electric. Boylan Electric has been in business since 1990, serving the Maryland, D.C., and Virginia areas. For over 3 decades, they've been providing residential customers with top-quality services. As an authorized Generac and Kohler dealer, Boylan Electric installs more generators than any contractor in the DMV. They install and manage many generator sizes ranging from 6 kWs to 150 kWs. Boylan Electric is also certified to do warranty work, repairs, and maintenance on both Generac and Kohler generators. Being a 24/7 electrical service company, Boylan Electric is your one-stop shop for all electrical and generator needs. Call their shop today at 301-990-9686. For more information, look below in the show notes.
Hey guys, we're back at Brooks Brew. Today we have Brooke, Peyton, Wufos, and myself, Anna.
Yes, welcome back. Anna wanted to do the introduction, so she did our little introduction for us today. But as she said, I'm here with Peyton and Anna. Let's just start about how we know each other first before we get into anything else. So, Peyton, you want to say how you and I know each other?
Brooke and I met in high school.
Mm-hmm.
What was it? Freshman year?
Yeah.
Maybe? Freshman, sophomore year?
Mm-hmm.
And we were little besties.
Yeah.
And now we're rekindling a friendship.
Yes. Like, Peyton reached out to me, when was it? Back in January, February?
Something like
or,
that.
like, maybe in the holidays season.
Maybe.
And then we went out and got coffee at this place in Urbana. Actually, we got
shout out Pumpernickel and Rye.
Yeah, Pumpernickel and Rye, free promo. But we went there for like a little coffee breakfast date, and we just caught up about our lives because we realized we had not seen each other in the past 5 years.
That's right.
Like literally since graduated high school. So
No, okay, wait. I just remembered. I think I remember what started off was our 5-year high school reunion.
Yes.
Which.
Well, no, I was trying to plan one. Oh, okay. Yeah, so.
And it never happened.
Yeah. It might. No, I don't think it will ever happen. Maybe 10 years. We'll try it back again.
Maybe.
Another 5.
You know, it's funny with reunions because I feel like now, like, it makes sense, like, 20, 30 years ago, like, them happening. But it's like, we have social media now. It's
right.
like, I know what everyone is doing. Like, do I need to go see you in person?
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably not. Maybe a couple people. And here we are with Brooke. That's my person that I needed to rekindle a friendship with.
Exactly. So, but then tying Anna into this equation. So, you guys can talk about how you know each other separately if you want first, because then we can talk about what's bringing us all together.
All right, so Peyton and I met when we both worked at Gold's Gym. I feel like we low-key kind of hated each other, honestly.
Yeah, we weren't besties.
No, we were not besties. And then one day we got stuck working a shift together. And I was
until
like, great.
like 11 p.m.
Yeah. And my ex at the time was like, hey, let's go to Taco Bell. And she kind of just invited herself. So
I was down for a Crunchwrap Supreme.
And then the rest was kind of history.
Yeah.
And now here that was like what? 2018?
No. Maybe.
27? No.
It was definitely like 2018, 2019.
Because I graduated high school in 2016 and then I came down here. I started Gold's maybe a year from moving here.
It was a long time ago. That's the conclusion. It was a long time ago. Now I'm confused.
I think it was
before? Did you work at Gold's before or after Damascus?
It was after. You were already in college.
Yeah, I think I started summer before college. So it was around the time of graduation. So 2018, 2019, somewhere in there.
Like 5 years ago.
Yeah. About 5 years.
Wow.
That's a long time.
A long time ago. Yeah. And now here we are. And now I've created a trio because we're runners now. And we're going to run a half marathon.
I just want to say.
And that is what created this.
Peyton strong-armed me. I had just gotten back from Aruba. I was in a good mood. And she was like, hey, let's run a half marathon. I'm like, why not? And now here we are.
Yeah.
And then I brought Brooke into it.
No, Peyton and I were Snapchatting, and she was just like, you were running with Kelvin one morning. Like, you guys were out, like, wow, like, what a couple, like, working out together, like, at goals. And I was like, really good for you, like, getting up and getting a workout in. And then she was like, I just am convinced in my lifetime I have to run a half marathon and a full marathon. And I was like, you're better than me. And you were like, well, why not? Like, just fuck it, like, YOLO, like, just do it. And I was like, you know what? Like, maybe I've never liked running ever. Like, I don't
like running either.
Yeah, like, I hate it. But it's like, I just have to do it. So I was like, well, shit, bitch, if you're going to do it, then I guess I will too.
You know, I keep seeing these things on TikTok, and everyone has this audio that it's like, there's runners, and it's like 1% of, what is it? Like, do you know what I'm talking about? No, it's like 1% of the country or the nation or something out of people can actually accomplish running a half marathon and a full marathon. And I am determined to be that 1% of people.
We are here being the 1%.
We are here being the 1% of people.
Yeah, now that's how I was introduced to Anna, and now we're going to run this half marathon in the next couple months.
I just have to say, this is the first time they've met in person.
Yeah. So, yeah, we went out to dinner and went to Walmart, and now here we are. So,
it's okay.
But yeah.
I feel like we already know each other.
I know,
forever, so
we actually like dumped our whole life stories to each other at dinner.
The trauma dump is real. It's a real thing.
Okay, so now transitioning to, since we are a coffee podcast, so I want to ask you guys what your go-to coffee order is.
Mine is an ice shaken espresso with oat milk.
Love it. From Starbucks?
Yes, I hate Dunkin.
Me too!
Okay, I'm a 50-50 person, and I go to Dunkin' and Starbucks. Depends on my mood. So I'm going to give both. Dunkin', iced caramel coffee, cream and sugar. Never switches it up. Starbucks, triple espresso, almond milk, light ice, 3 pump sugar-free vanilla, and salted caramel cream cold foam. Never fails me.
That sounds really good.
It's delicious.
Have you tried it before?
No, that does sound good.
Oh.
Yeah. Everyone go try it.
We'll leave the order in the comments, and then you guys can go try it. No, but seriously, I might go get it like tomorrow. Like,
it's really good. It is really good.
That's good. Thanks for sharing, guys. Okay, so now moving into our big segment of the show or the pod. I wanted to do something a little different. I thought we could play like a little game. I was gonna play Let's Get Deep because I had it at home because I had bought it for different reasons at a different time, but I forgot it. So then we went to Walmart, and Peyton and Anna have never played Incoherent, but they've heard about it. But if you guys don't know what it is, so basically there's like 3 different color cards, I think. There's blue, yellow, and red. And like one's a pop culture one, one's like a naughty category, and the other one's like something else or sports related. And basically what you do is you read, the one side of the card is like gibberish.
Cut it upside down.
One side is like gibberish, and it like says a word that's supposed to say something. When you say it out loud, it sounds like the actual word. So we just thought we'd play this one. It'd be a good one to do. So we'll do a couple here and there, maybe a couple rounds, and then we'll just see where the night takes us, honestly. Wufos was like, why did you do that?
Yeah, it's like, I'm sleeping here.
I forget the categories.
No hablo español. Oh.
She read the wrong side.
Okay. I guess we'll start with the other one.
Okay, wait. The categories are blue is party, yellow is pop culture, and red is scandalous.
Okay, which one do we want to do?
Okay, wait. So how about, Anna, you pick one that you know what it is, and then Peyton and I will try to guess it. And then whoever gets it right will switch.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
go ahead, girl.
Read this side?
You read the side, like the one that's gibberish, we read. And you know what the word is, and we're trying to guess it. Does that make sense?
So I know this word.
Right.
Yeah.
And you're trying to guess this.
Right. So we'll say it out loud,
Okay.
and then like you'll tell us if we get it right or not.
Okay.
And are we just one of us is trying to guess it faster than the other?
Yeah.
All right. It's on.
Game's on.
Okay.
Wait. TikTok challenge.
TikTok.
Oh, TikTok challenge.
Yes.
category should I do now? Or do you want to keep going?
I can go.
Okay.
I need tonap. I need tonap. I
need tonap.
I need
I eat turnip? No, that's definitely not what it is.
I need.
What the heck?
Say it very slowly.
I need tonap. I
I
need a nap.
Yes.
I'm literally horrible at this. I think this is gonna be really embarrassing.
No.
Det huge us fard.
Dep huge us fard.
Dep huge us fard.
Guys, the way they were saying it is actually what the words say on the card. So, it sounds funny. Dep huge us fard.
Det huge us fard.
The hugest fart. The hugest fart.
Yeah, half of it.
It's fart.
Yeah.
A juicy fart.
A wet juicy fart.
Dep huge.
Us fard. The
Shut-
huge fart?
No, give up. Did you just fart?
Oh, okay. Get into the naughty category.
Yeah.
Mom, stop watching right now. Don't watch this part.
Just immediately jump into it.
Okay, let's see. We all want one of these.
Oh, shook her daddy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, what?
A sugar daddy!
Yeah! Good job, you got that one. That was a good one.
Jesus.
I think the only reason I got that is because I know that Anna wants a sugar daddy. Yeah.
Well, she started with saying, like, we all want one of these. And then Peyton was like, bitch, I know what she's talking about.
I know what she wants.
I just want to be a stay-at-home, Pilates going, Botox filler, mom.
Like, there's nothing wrong with that. I fully support
I
it.
need a Range Rover
Yes!
and a coffee in my hand on my way to Pilates, and I'll be happy.
Yes, I love it. Brazilian wax. Brazilian wax.
Yeah. Who Ed
Wet
Rims?
dreams.
Ow!
The ream. Wait, what does the last part say on the other? No, sorry, that was the wrong one. No, the backside. It says reams. So I put the D and the R together and then said who, and I was like, it's probably wet dreams.
What the fuck? Reverse cowgirl.
What? Oh my gosh, that was good. Cold hen chow hair. Cold hen shower.
Chow hair.
Cold hen chow hair. Cold
hen chow hair. Golden shower?
Oh, golden shower. When you pee in the shower. Oh my gosh. I knew it was shower, but I just didn't know what the first part was.
Why are we going through these naughty ones so much faster than the other ones? Naughty girl.
Oh, sorry. But wait, golden shower. You know what that is, right? Like you pee in the shower.
No.
You didn't know?
No.
You know what a golden shower is? Oh, you just pee in the shower.
No, that's not what a golden
Wait. It's different? Wait, am I wrong? Am I wrong?
I can't tell if you're being serious.
No, I'm being so serious.
Like 100% serious.
Like 100%.
No, that's like when you're having sex and you pee on the other person.
Oh my! No, I did not know that. I literally thought, like, when you pee in the shower.
If you were like being serious
Yeah.
to like be safe for the pod.
No, I'm being so serious. I did not know that. Okay, wait. You know who that makes me think of?
Oh,
We'll bleep this out.
Story
No, we'll bleep
time.
this out for the pod. So, yeah. Isn't that crazy?
The tea is piping.
Yeah, it's hot. It's boiling.
wow.
Yeah, no, I didn't know that. You guys just taught me something new. I thought it was just literally. I mean, hey,
You
you're
learn
still
something
in the
new
shower
every
and
day.
peeing, but yeah, you learn something every day. So,
People do it in like bed.
ew,
Ew. Oh, I knew what it was. Like,
it's still gross. Hisitiniate. Oh, is it in yet?
that's embarrassing. Oh my god.
Suegs. What? Zoowink? Zoowink. Or Sugs. Zoowink. Sexy wink. No.
I'm thinking real hard over here.
Segs. Zoowink.
No.
Sexual wink. Sugs wink.
Yeah,
Sure.
what's the hint?
Hint is playground toy.
Sex wink?
Sex wing.
That's funny.
Okay, do you wanna
Sure.
hold them up?
Yeah.
Okay, here wait. Do you wanna go to a different category? Do you wanna
Yeah, let's do. What was the one we start with? The yellow ones or the
yellow
blue?
ones?
Let's do the blue now. The party group.
Male stripper.
stripper.
Male stripper. I get so excited when I get it.
This is funny.
Pure Bella. Pure Bella. Pure Belly. Pure Bella.
Pure
Beer Belly.
belly.
Yes.
Why do we?
Tell me why the hint says self-inflicted male pregnancy. That's funny.
That is self-inflicted.
Yeah.
Tuck egg sink. Tuck Trunk. egg stick. Trunk egg stick. Chunks eggs.
I almost want to say drunk sex stings.
We're gonna
Trunk egg
take that on a
stick.
date first.
Drunk sexting.
Close.
Drunk.
Wufos.
Drunk is the first one.
Yes, drunk.
Drunk
Egg.
egg stink.
Drunk eggs.
Drunk sex? Is it sex? I have no idea.
Eggs stink. Egg stink.
Egg stink. Egg stink. I haven't.
Yeah.
what's the hint?
It says gibberish speaking.
Drug texting.
Drunk texting?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. It says the reason.
I drunk text sober.
This is the reason why you're waking up from a text from your ex.
Oh,
I gotta pee.
no X's here.
Okay, let's pick a good one.
So I have a friend.
Yeah.
Every time we hang out, she does her peaks and pits of the day.
Oh.
Or like anytime it's like a birthday, she goes, it's like a group of us. Shout out Carly. It's literally like a group of us, and she's like, okay guys, let's go around the table. There's like
Come
He's like, I'm going to bed. There's like 20 of us, and she'll go around every single time. She goes, what's your pick? Your pit and your pit, or your pit and your pit. Your peak of your pit
It's
of
a
the
really
day.
bad week.
And everyone was like, oh, not this shit again.
Yeah, no, I started it in my first episode, I think, or my second one, because my aunt, when I was younger, we'd go over to her house for dinner, and like, you know, we weren't allowed to have phones at the table and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just like trying to teach us to have actual conversation. Thank you, Aunt Lisa. So, and she would do highs and lows from the day with her daughter, like after school. But because I only record for once a week, I decided to just do it for like the whole week.
The week,
Yeah. So it could be anything
Okay.
from your entire
I'll
week.
think.
But let's get a good one for the last one.
Kelvin, if you're watching, I think we should get a dog.
You really should.
Give Wufos a friend.
Wufos needs a cousin.
All right, here you go. Take it away for guessing.
Shale low shots.
Solo shots?
No.
Shots?
It's shots, but not the first.
Tequila shots? Shallow shots?
We're thinking real hard right now. I want to say body shots, but I know that's not it.
Shallow shots.
Jello shots.
Yes.
Oh my.
Yeah.
You got it from me because I was talking.
Tell her she's full of
Okay,
it.
Brooke. So, it's your highs and your lows?
Mhm.
All right, what are your highs and lows of the week?
Okay,
I
my
felt like a newswoman.
a news reporter. So please tell me about that accident on 9/27. No. So I would say I'll start with my low. I like to start with the low first because it can only go up from there. So for my low from this past week, probably was my accident yesterday morning. Okay, guys, it's actually not funny. It's really scary, and I really shouldn't have done what I did. And for legal purposes, I'm not going to disclose what happened. But I got in a fender bender yesterday morning. The reason why it happened, I did in fact fall asleep for a hot sec when I was driving, and I think I just
You going into what happened?
Legally, you should probably get a driver's evaluation done.
Yeah, no, it was bad. So I got scared, and I think it just gave me a realization moment that I really probably should have a consistent sleep schedule so I don't fall asleep when I'm driving in the morning to school. Especially because this semester, like for the summer, my fieldwork placement's in Annapolis, and I'm doing inpatient acute care. So I probably have to get there I have to be there at 7, which means I have to leave my house at probably 5:30 or 5:45.
Oh.
So, and I have to work probably till 6 or 4 o'clock. So that's going to be fun. But anyway, I also like to say when you do your highs and lows for what you're going to fix from your low and then how you're going to ride out your high. So fixing my low, getting a good sleep schedule.
Okay.
Now, for my high, I would say it's probably last night. My cousin, my mom, and I went line dancing. And it was my first time ever line dancing. I was telling the girls earlier that I've been trying to find a class to go. And there's a brewery that's 10 minutes from my house that was hosting one for free. So I was like, fuck yeah, let's go. So I dragged my mom and my cousin along, and we went, and we had a great time. And to ride out the high, I've just been practicing the line dance every 20 minutes. So obviously not right now. But I'm just going to keep practicing my line dancing. That I'm going to be so good. I'm going to go find me a nice, hot cowboy. Okay.
My high and my low. We'll start with my low. I just recently found out that my grandmother has cancer, and which really sucks, obviously, because it's cancer. But we found out that it is rare and there's no curing it. So we're just gonna write out our time with her and spend as much time and love on her, and just cherish all the time that we had together. Because we don't know how much time we have left with her. And my high for the week would probably be, honestly, me ganging the girls together and having a podcast.
Wait, no, stop. That was going to be my high.
Well, it's just a high night. We're just having a high night. Not literally. But yeah, I feel like with work and life gets in the way, and as an adult, you don't get to spend as much time with your friends as you would like to, and I'm just so happy that I have my house now and I can have my girls over. We have some wine, Anna brought her dog, and we're just hanging out and we're having a little girls' night, and yeah, so. And the way, what is it? Ride it out? How are you gonna,
Ride out your high.
ride out your high? I'm gonna have more girl time.
Okay. My low, I found a new low, guys. My low is I literally almost ran out of gas on my way to work.
Oh my gosh.
I get free gas for work, so I shouldn't be running out of gas. But I literally almost ran out of gas, and when I tell you, I like was on 200 and my gas light came on and I was like, I'm gonna run out of gas in the middle of 200. I literally, my asshole was puckering because I was like, this is the worst scenario ever. What I'm gonna do is to fix that is I'm gonna fill up my gas tank more often than I should. My high, I would say, I mean, I honestly think this is my high because I'm having so much fun.
Oh
I've never done something like this, so I think it's just so much fun, like doing a podcast, like trying something new, and like, you know, you try something new and then you might fall in love and you find a new hobby.
Yeah.
Not saying I'm gonna start a podcast,
Okay,
but
you don't know. Watch out, y'all. Anna's gonna start a podcast.
not saying I'm gonna start a podcast, but I think it's fun. Like, it's just
Yeah.
something new that you do, and it's like, you know, you get to meet new people doing it, and it's always fun to do.
Yeah.
How I'm gonna ride this out, I don't know. I think this year is all, like, for me, is just trying new experiences. So I'm just gonna go on that like boat of like trying new things.
Yeah.
And like I said, this is new for me, so I like it.
Yeah. Just like we're trying out running for the first
Yeah,
time.
exactly.
So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good year. Well, thank you guys for being on the pod. I really appreciate it. I'm so glad we're able to do this. Any other closing last minute thoughts you want to share with the fans before we say goodbye?
Stay tuned for our half marathon.
And maybe we'll be back for a second podcast.
Possibly, we'll see
Maybe.
our ratings.
I think we're gonna be spending a lot of time together because we're running a half marathon.
Yes.
Yes,
For sure. Lots of training going on. We're actually going to run tomorrow morning. So just pretend you don't see us drinking wine right now. The run's going to be good no matter what.
Yeah, no matter what. Are we still doing 3 miles tomorrow?
Oh, we were doing 3.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. No, I'm fine. We can do 3. I haven't ran 3 miles ever in my entire life.
I think the most we ran was 2.5.
Yeah. But the day that I reached out to Brooke, my boyfriend Calvin convinced me to run 4 miles, and I did it. So if like a month ago I can run 4 miles, I think I can run 3 tomorrow. However, the night
Slow
before I
and
was not
steady.
having a full bottle of wine. So
It is what it is. It's
Yeah.
been worse.
it is worse.
I actually saw a video of this guy doing like I think it was a 10K, and he got like fully drunk and then ran the 10K without any like training or anything.
I think
Yeah.
I would collapse on the ground and die.
I think it was I think he finished it in an hour and 30 minutes or something like that. Maybe less. I don't know.
I think it's I think it's like 6.2 or 6.3, something like
Then
that.
it was probably like an hour, because he was like, him and his friends were like absolutely hammered. And he ran, yeah.
woke up, like got hammered on purpose. And
I think they were like, no, I think they were
Should we
like,
try?
no, absolutely not. I think they were at like dinner or something, and then like a 10K was being set up, and then they just joined. They unofficially ran it, and they just joined it. Have you actually seen those videos of like people leaving? Like, they're in Miami and they leave the what is that club that closes at like 11 a.m.? I think it's called Space Club or some Club Space, something like
I
that.
have no idea.
But they'll leave the club at like 7. Like, it literally closes at like 11 in the morning. But they'll leave the club like super early, and then they're like in the middle of like people running races, and they're like, you leave the club to go run like a marathon or whatever.
Oh my god.
Couldn't be me.
No, literally could not be me.
So now we're going to talk about Peyton and Anna's career choices, okay, and how they got to where they're at today. And then we'll talk about advice they have for maybe some future listeners out there that want to be in their position one day. So anyone can start first about we can go like your whole path from like graduating high school, going to college if you did, everything like that.
That's fine. Oh, okay.
Rock, paper, scissors over it.
Okay, so
We're just so eager to chat over here.
are we doing like starting like high school?
Go from high school.
Okay.
High school.
All right, so graduated.
a little bit older, so
Yeah. Oh, God, don't tell me. So I graduated high school, and then I moved to Maryland for school. Went to college, and I always knew I wanted to do something in law enforcement. Whether that was, so actually when COVID hit, I actually applied originally to be like a correctional officer. And why I thought that was a smart idea, I have no idea. But I applied to be a correctional officer. And at the time, because of COVID, they did like a hiring freeze. And they like stopped my application. Then that November, they reached back out to me and they were like, hey, like if you still want to be a correctional officer, like just reapply. And I was like, nah, fuck that, whatever. I ended up applying to police academy, and I got in. It was the first and only like department I applied to, and I got in. Went to the academy 6 months, and then I'm here. You know, still a police officer. Um,
Okay, what advice do you have for somebody who's wanting to be in your position?
um, I would say like don't like just apply, like you know, because that was my thing. I was like so worried like about like applying, like getting through, and like I know a lot of people who said they've applied to like multiple agencies and they didn't get in like the first time, and or like they applied to multiple agencies and they got into like all the agencies. I applied to one agency and I got in, and it helps because you know they were looking for like women, and that's like the whole thing. But they were also looking for someone who speaks like a different language, so I speak another language too, and you get extra pay if you speak another language too, so that's also like helpful. But like I would say just apply, like don't like be hesitant to like not apply or like be scared to, and don't like don't be like discouraged if you don't get in the first time. Like I said, I've known people who like applied to the same agency I'm in and have applied multiple times and didn't get in the first time, so they applied again and they got in another time. It also depends on the agency. A lot of agencies have different like requirements. So like my agency has well, actually I don't know if it has a requirement anymore, but a college diploma. You need either an associate or 60 credits. While other agencies don't require, like they just require like a high school. So it also depends on that too, but just apply. Like really, it's literally that simple. And as long as you didn't do anything stupid, like as long as you didn't rob a bank, you're fine.
Should I go? Yeah. Okay, so I graduated high school and I really did not know what I wanted to do. And I had applied to like 4-year universities, the whole thing. And I was told that I would have to pay for it myself. And I looked up how much they cost and I was like, absolutely not. So I took my butt over to Montgomery College, and when I originally started Montgomery College, I had went in undecided. I was just kind of didn't know what I wanted to do. And then I had found out through Montgomery College they have their interior design program, and I just went for it. I've always had like an eye for design. I just really enjoyed it, and it's really fun because you get to be creative. There's so many different avenues within interior design that you can do, whether that be residential or commercial design, and you can just be yourself, and you don't have to like there's not parameters that you have to work within. So it's really great. And so I went to community college. I did my 2 years, and then I had graduated, and it was probably about 8 or 9 months until I had really like found a position that I was happy with. And to add, this was in the midst of COVID, so like jobs were like few and far between. And I was able to find a position that builds custom homes in Bethesda, Maryland. And yes, I'm a designer for a builder, and we build fully custom houses. And it's really great. I'm kind of on the project management side of things. So it's literally building a house from the ground up. And some days things aren't rainbows and sunshine, and other days they are. And I get to work hand in hand with homeowners on building their dream house. And some people have like endless budgets, and you get to like create really amazing things. And even people who don't have as high of a budget as other people, you still get to create a beautiful thing for them. And at the end of the day, it's their house, and they get to walk into it every day, and you get to know that you help them with it, and it's really amazing. But yeah, so it's really fun. I highly recommend it.
So what advice would you give to people that wouldn't be in your position?
Oh, do you want to say that? I don't know. Can they hear it from when I'm holding?
They might have. But what advice would you give to people that wouldn't be in your position?
I would say,
Well, I guess I would say some people might think they have to go to a 4-year university to do that. Like, I didn't know.
okay, honestly, yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, because yes, you do not have to go to a 4-year like university to be able to do this. And quite honestly, you don't even have to have a associate's degree for this. I would say, like, overall, my advice would be truly talk with people, meet people, like, just connect with anybody and everybody, because there's so many people out there that don't have an eye for design, and people will outright tell you that. I've had so many people walk up to me and they'll be like, "Oh my gosh, like, what do you do for work?" And I tell them, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, can you come to my house and help me?" And like, absolutely, I would love to come over and help. But it's so many people want the help because they just don't have an eye for it. And if you connect with people, you can connect with so many people and just help. And people always want help, because who doesn't, want to come home and have this space that they're happy with and that they're comfortable with, and everything blends together, and all of the things, whether that be their furniture or the stuff that's on their walls and all the things. So I would say connect with as many people as you can, because connections and meeting people will take you so far. And yeah, I mean, really, like, and I think that's in any job, like in any career. I mean, it's so important that you connect with people, because you meet so many people all the time, and this person has a connection somewhere and another person has a connection somewhere. And it's so great to kind of broaden that span of people that you're able to work with. And so, yeah.
Thanks for sharing, guys. It's nice to hear like of other people's paths and like your interests and everything like that, because I'm not saying that I'm very narrow-minded, but like you, especially being in grad school right now, I feel very secluded to only my realm of my field, like, because obviously the people I'm with want to do the same thing as me. And then my mom just stays at home. Mom, I don't think you do anything. I know you do a lot, but like my dad,
I would love to be in mom's position.
Yes.
If I could wake up every day and, like Anna said earlier, go to Pilates and drive a nice car. I would love a Lexus or a Volvo. And go get a facial and do everything on my own time.
I would die.
Amazing. I wouldn't have to have 7 a.m. meetings. Like, I wouldn't have to worry about any of that. And I think that sounds absolutely phenomenal.
I agree. I drive a Volkswagen, and I feel like I drive a Range Rover. But that is my mentality, you know.
Hey,
I'm just
you go.
manifesting it right now.
Go. That's what you gotta do.
But I will say, like, that is like the ultimate goal, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But like, if I had the chance to do anything I would want, I would say, and you know exactly what I'm gonna say. Absolutely, I would just flip homes. Like, that is, that is, you know exactly. And literally, we talked about this the other day, and said that like we would just quit our jobs and just flip homes.
Hey,
like,
but that's good. People need that though.
Yeah.
People want to buy like a not expensive house and like it be a piece of crap, and then like you just flip it and change it, and it's just so much better.
But then I can also, doing that, I could absolutely be a stay-at-home mom. You know?
Yeah. Well, then look, then you.
But
flip
that's
the
like
houses.
not stressful at all. I feel like that would. I feel like there comes like with stresses, but like it's at my own pace, like,
Right.
and then I flip it around and then I just sell it, and I make money off of it and then I can spend it with
Shit, or
everything
even
else.
just keep it, like buy the property, flip it, and then rent it out.
Yeah,
and then you just rack up the money that way.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, they bought it. We about to start a business over here.
Girly Anna over here is already trying to start a business with me. She, I think every 3 weeks she messages me
I'm quitting my job. Let's flip homes.
about flipping homes, and she's trying to connect with me. It's all
Networking.
about the connections, people.
It's all about the networking.
It is all about the connections, and Girly Girl is trying to connect with me.
It's unhealthy the amount of hours I spend on Zillow looking at shitty houses.
Yeah, I could spend a lot of time on Zillow and Pinterest. Pinterest is.
I like getting ideas, and like sometimes I'll go on Zillow and then like I'll like so. So there's this house. We're not going to say where this house is from, but I know Peyton uses Canva to like design homes and like stuff. So now I feel like I'm a designer because I downloaded Canva and
I woke up
designing this house now.
I woke up getting ready, going to the gym in the morning, and I take a look at my phone at like 3 a.m. Anna's supposed to be working.
I work midnight, so
Anna's supposed to be working, and she goes, "Oh, I think I'm into designer now. I'm using Canva," and she's putting furniture and colors into Canva.
I'm a designer
and creating her dream house.
Just like I'm a runner, I'm a designer.
She is evolving.
A girl of multiple talents.
Hey, you're being multifaceted, especially in this economy, bro. You could have like 5 side gigs going on.
Exactly.
Yes. So if you need me to help with designing anything, Brooke will put my Instagram to contact me. Because I do a lot of side work on the side.
If you need my help, call 911.
Hopefully you don't need Anna's help.
Hopefully not, but you'll be surprised with the amount of stupid calls we get. But
Okay, I have a fun question to ask you guys because this is just so much fun. Okay, Brooke, if you won the lottery, what would you do?
Oh my gosh, it's kind of a loaded question.
I know that is a loaded question.
Okay, first, I would part of the money and put it in some stocks to grow it. I probably would donate some of it to a charity. Don't know what charity, but something. Probably cancer research, to be honest. Or like diabetes research. Then I probably would buy my dad a Ferrari. Because he wants to get a Ferrari. But I would just be like, don't worry about it. I got it for you. I probably, even though mom's going to kill me for saying this, I'd probably get another dog for Zeus to have a friend. Probably buy my own car. So my dad doesn't have to pay for it. Honestly though, like I feel like when you say like you win $1 million, like the immediate reaction is to start spending it.
Lottery. Like if this could be like the Powerball.
True.
That could be like millions and billions of dollars.
Billions of dollars.
Yeah.
But like, see, I feel like the initial reaction, like for an average person, just like to go spend it on like boozy bucks, like all this shit, right? But like, I don't feel like I would want to spend it. I feel like I would want to keep it, and like just keep it in my savings, and more so pass it down to like future generations.
You win the lottery.
Yeah.
Would you continue to work?
Yeah, because if you don't work, then you lose your purpose in life. Because like, I mean, not to say like, I mean, being a stay-at-home mom is still a purposeful role, right? Like you're that's still a job. Like,
Like again, if you're watching,
not dropping hints, but like, she's ready. No, but like, so your mom and like your role is to take care of the house, take care of your husband, like take care of your kids, stuff, whatever, right? But you're still having like a role. So like, let's say you're not a mom yet, or you don't have kids, or you're not married, and your only role in your life is to go to work. Then I wouldn't necessarily just be like, all right, I'm going to quit my job, go live on an island somewhere and do nothing for the rest of my life.
Would you still be like doing as much as you would be if you hadn't won the lottery? Or would you drop your hours down? Like, I think for me, I would go like part-time or something. Like, I wouldn't be working as hard as I was, you know. Yeah.
No, I think that's true. Well, I think also, so like for me, for myself, for like working in the allied healthcare field, I think I just like have that drive in me to help people that I don't think I necessarily want to cut back, because I feel like my purpose is fulfilled in like giving back to other people and like helping them through therapy. So, but also though, I do want to open my own practice one day. So then I could just use the money
to open my practice.
Yeah. And then not have to work for somebody else and be my own boss.
Yeah.
And then I can run it the way that I want it to. And then who knows, I could open up multiple locations. It could be like across the country rather than just like on the East Coast, or even just in Maryland to itself. And then, the thing onto that is that maybe I wouldn't work, but then I would hire more people to run my facility for me.
Yeah.
So like I'm on the back burner, like more the business side at that point, and then like they're running it main time or like the full time, and then I could be like traveling.
Yeah.
And like living my life. That's one thing. The one thing I definitely would splurge on a lot is traveling, because I want to go to like a bunch of places in Europe. I want to go to like, I don't know, like Asia, like Russia, like all these places. Because I've only gone to Greece, Morocco, and Spain so far with like my school for like 2-week trips. And those were like structured like from the moment you woke up to the minute you went to bed, which was great because then we got to see a lot of things and do a lot of stuff. But I would want to be able to go more at my own leisure and go to places like and stay there for maybe longer periods of time. Just like live in Greece for like a month or something. I don't know. So
that's fun.
What about you?
I mean, I would definitely put, like, invest some so it grows or whatever. See, I would like to say that I would do all this, like, oh, I'm so, like, I would save, world hunger. I know damn well I'm not doing that. I probably, like, I have a huge passion for, like human trafficking and, like, child exploitation and stuff like that. So maybe I'll try to do, like, some nonprofit work with that and, like, help in that area. Just like realistically, I know I'm not stopping world hunger, like you know what I mean, or like anything crazy like that. Like I know realistically, like I'm not gonna be able to do that, but like something small, like help like a child or two or like whatever. I think that would be very beneficial. I would definitely buy like my dream house. I don't know where, but I would definitely buy. I will be flipping a house or homes, and then I think I would really like travel a lot. Like I've only left the country one time, and that was
really
and that was for when I went to Aruba, literally this year.
Oh wow, really?
So yeah.
Wait, so did you have a passport before that?
Yeah, I had one. I just never went anywhere.
Oh,
yeah. So I went to. Well, actually, I got it in 2022.
Your passport?
Yeah, okay. I got it in 2022. And then like when I graduated high school, my mom actually went back to Nicaragua, which is where she's from, and she like invited me to go, and I was like, I can't go, like I'm graduating high school, like I have finals, like I can't go. And she goes, oh, okay. Then when I graduated the police academy, she invited me to, and I was like, I can't go, like I have to start FTO. And so like she also invited me like finals week during college, and I'm just like, you're inviting me like the worst times ever. So I just never left. And then my friend, she was just like, let's do something for my birthday. Let's go to Aruba. And I was just like, okay, like sure, why not? So we went to Aruba for 4 days, and that was very fun. So I think I would just travel, like, and go all out when traveling. Obviously, I don't want to spend all my money. Like,
save some of it.
Yeah, it's a lot. But I would definitely travel, buy a nice house, and then like, I mean, I wouldn't say like I grew up like pretty. I had everything. I had to get food on the table. Lights, water. I had everything. A kid needed. Yeah. But like when I have a family, like I just want to provide more. Like I just want to give them I like never want to say no, but I don't also want to like raise like these bratty kids. Right. You know what I mean?
Right. No, but I mean, provide them with everything they need, but also teach them to be humble and how to work.
Yeah.
Because like I've been very fortunate where my parents have been able to provide for me. Yeah. Like, I haven't had to worry about anything, and I thank God for that. But also, you can tell me if I'm wrong, but I don't think I'm a bratty person at all.
No,
I think I'm very
I mean,
humble
like,
person.
this is the first time obviously today was the first time we met.
Yeah.
And, like, I like you. And
Oh my gosh, thank
you know,
you.
like, I
We'll be an asshole.
if I don't like you, you know I don't like you. Like, but I like you.
Thank
So
you.
I don't,
I
like,
you too.
there's times where, like, girls are just so mean. And just, like, I will put you in your place so fast. Like, I don't care.
Those are the girls that are like, oh, it's daddy's money and, like, I can do whatever I want.
Yeah.
But it's like, no. And it,
Yeah.
thumping. Like Thumper from Bambi.
Someone's knocking on the door.
No, but, like, my parents have both instilled in me, like, just because my dad, well, here's the thing, like, my dad's worked so hard to get to that point, because my dad was one of 9 kids, so, like, he didn't have anything growing up, like, they were all, like, fighting at the dinner table to make sure that they could eat, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but then my grandparents, like, instilled that in them to have that work and that drive, and then my dad's passed it on to my sister and I, so, like, we know better than walk in a room and act like that we're top dog.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to be much more humble. Like, if anything, I'm still going to work just as hard as the next guy.
Right.
And I'm not going to be, acting like hot shit, because I'm not.
Right.
Like,
that just annoys me. Like,
yeah.
And even when someone, like, doesn't have anything, or they come from nothing and then they get everything.
And then they flaunt it.
And, like, and you know exactly who I'm talking about when I'm saying this. Like, I know people who will go on Instagram and, like, will be like, oh, I went from having a job that paid me $50K to now I have 6 figures. I'm driving a Lamborghini. I'm living the life in, like, this city or whatever. And I'm like, what does that do for you?
Right.
Like, how... like, how is that, like, what are you
like,
getting out
compensating
of it?
for
Right.
it, you
Like,
know
what are you
I mean?
getting out of it? Like, you at this point, you just look like a douche.
Right.
You
No,
know?
I
Like,
agree.
Like, like, I just don't understand that, you know? That just like, you look like a douche, you know? Like, no one cares how much money. At the end of the day, no one cares how much money you have. No one cares what you're doing. And, like, everyone will post stuff on, like, Instagram and, like, their stories and stuff. At the end of the day, no one gives a fuck.
No, it's so true.
Like, no one cares.
Nobody cares.
No one cares.
Yeah.
I will say, like, people love to see you down, but when you're on your high and you're living the best that you can possibly be living, no one cares.
Yeah, I agree.
And if you're doing well, that's when you see the people that you haven't talked to in, like, ages.
They start popping up,
like, hey, like, we should grab some coffee. Hey, we
now
should
you want to hang out.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm like, where were you, like, 6 months ago when I was, like, in bed, like, literally dying?
Yep.
Like, no, thank you.
Yeah, that's so true.
It's just, like, you got to be humble no matter what you have. Whether you're, like, at your lowest or your highest, like, it's just all about being humble. And, like, you never know who you're going to run into. Like, you can run into, like, the CEO of, like, fucking Google or, like, whoever, and you don't even know who you're talking to, because they can be dressed like how we're dressed right now.
Well, shit,
literally,
like, you see Adam Sandler walking around the
yeah,
street, like,
exactly. Like, if you didn't know who he was, like, you can literally be, like, just talking to him, and then you just get, like, an instant connection with him because you're just talking,
right?
And shit. And sorry. And that just opens so many doors for you. Well, if you are, like, flaunting stuff and, like, you meet someone and they're in, like, a power, like, a position of, like, power or, like, whatever, they have, like, some authority, and they're just like, this guy's a douche, like, whatever, like, I'm not helping them, or I'm not telling them who I am, or X, Y, Z, like, whatever it is, like, you never know who you're talking to at the end of the day. Like,
no, but that's true. I think you bring up a good point where it's like someone that's walking around here flaunting everything, and, like, people see that, like, the higher ups or whatever, they're like, okay, well, then he's got it all going on, so why am I gonna help him?
Yeah.
Whereas if you're walking in here, like, I don't know you from Joe Schmo, I don't know, like, if you're just walking in looking like the same, average person being humble, then, like, you don't know where you come from.
Right.
But then if you always just have to have that eagerness and that willingness to learn no matter what, because, like, I mean, shit, I think that just even applies in work. Like, yeah, like,
not
you
even,
could be
like, learn, but also, like, teach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you could be the CEO of the company, but you could still have your employee come in and teach you something, or, like, take the lead on a big project. But just because I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, well, I'm the CEO, I'm the boss, I say what goes. Like, no, you can learn from anybody regardless of what position or how much money or anything you have, your experience, background, anything like that. So, Wow, we're getting really, really
I know.
philosophical in the pod. It's turned into a good conversation. Like, shit. Do you want to add anything, Peyton?
I honestly agree with everything that has been said. I'm just here hanging out with Wufos.
All right, I know we said any last closing thoughts last time, but any other last closing thoughts before we're done for tonight? No? All right. Well, thank you guys for listening to this week's podcast episode. We hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something new. Like, subscribe, and share. Comment down below if you want more videos like this. Just kidding. No, but
This has been a crazy video.
it has been a crazy video. Honestly, I want to go back to edit this. We'll see how long it actually is. But I think this might be the record for the longest podcast I've had so far. So, but hey, it was all good conversation. It was the conversation just flowing. So, might have been the wine was flowing. I don't know. But anyways,
And the piping hot tea.
yeah, the piping hot tea. We had so much to share, you know? My first time meeting Anna. So, like, we had to, like, just catch up on life. Yeah. And same thing with Peyton. We had to catch up on life.
For the past 5 years.
Yeah, exactly. So, anyways, thank you guys again for listening. And we'll talk to you later, friends. Bye.
Bye.